Mr. Peterson's body is this way.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Again, thank you. Hey.
Look what the cat decided to bring back into the family.
Yeah, it's been too long, I know.
How's life in Ewing?
It's good.
School's good too?
Yeah, well, as good as school can get.
How's the company doing?
Never mind that. How are you doing?
What do you think? How did you feel when your wife died?
Yeah, I don't know what I expected you to say. Sorry about that.
You meant well.
So, are you feeling okay, Grandma?
I can't even begin to grasp the fact that he's gone.
Well, we understand, Mom. This is a very sensitive time for you, and we'll all do our best to be supportive.
You know why Uncle Aaron died so suddenly? Because nobody noticed he was coughing.
What is the matter with you?
What? I thought Mom hated Uncle Aaron.
She does. It's Dad who died.
Dad? But it looks like Uncle Aaron in the paper.
Really? Maybe that's because they're twins.
Hey, don't slap me.
That's it.
Oh, I'm gonna take you down. You not slap me. Don't get down. You will see. I have to go in.
Thanks, honey.
Aunt Tess! Aunt Beth! Rachel!
How have you been doing?
Pretty good.
Well, Jess, it's nice to see you again.
And it's nice to see you two actually show up to one of our family gatherings.
My company isn't as important as my family.
Obviously, it must be. I haven't seen you for what, 5 years? You didn't even come for my wedding. Don't worry, Nicholas. You didn't miss anything special. Beth technically never said, I do. She's silently protesting for people like us. You never supported me or my decisions, Mother. Really? Yes. She's been protesting for years now.
Jess, it's not that I didn't want to go to your wedding. I had a meeting that day.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a very important meeting that I couldn't miss.
On Christmas Eve?
Wasn't that the night you had to work at the...
Jess, you're missing the big picture. I have a whole company to oversee, but that doesn't mean I'm insensitive. My dad just died.
So did mine.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, my brother just died. What are the odds?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, I saw that I died in the paper today,
Told ya.
and I decided to come pay my respects.
Uncle Aaron!
Well, technically it's great, Uncle Aaron, but it's the thought that counts.
You came to pay your respects? You couldn't pay for anything in your life, Aaron.
And my brother was always so generous that I decided to come in personally, thank him.
Thanks. But no thanks, Aaron.
Diane, please.
Absolutely not.
Mom!
Nicholas, I've made up my mind and it won't be changed.
Man, that's a nice watch Dad had.
Samuel Peterson, don't you dare touch that watch.
Why? What's wrong with the watch?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It was just the watch your father got from his first job as a janitor. Someone threw it out and just had to keep it.
That doesn't mean you have to bury it with him.
It was part of his last will and testament. Or something like that.
You always honor a dying wish.
Are you still here, Aaron? Because I thought I told you to get out.
Mom, just let Uncle Aaron stay.
You wanted me to stay.
What?
Thanks for sticking up for me like that, my boy.
What was that all about?
Well, your mother, she always had a sort of angry vibe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Again, thanks for sticking up for me like that.
Of course, Uncle Aaron. Dad was always working, and, well, he wasn't really around during our childhood. You were more father to me than he ever was.
Really?
Well, I guess we better get started with the eulogies then.
Right. Yes, good idea.
Mom, do you
I'll
want to
go
go first?
first. Andrew, you've lived a good life. You were always there through the hard times, and were my best friend through all the good times and the bad times. So thanks.
Man, I don't know what she was talking about, Dad. I mean, you never came to any of my performances and never did believe in my career as a comedian.
Well, I'm the one who's still here, so I guess there's nothing you can do about it now. So, thanks for nothing. What? Fine! And I love you. There. Happy now?
Just stop, Sam.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Hey, Daddy. Thanks for just being here supporting me with conflict.
I know it's for a lot of you to drag her to my wedding, but it meant the world that both of you were there. Especially since some people weren't.
I already said I was sorry.
I just want you to know that I love you, and I already miss you so much. That was a good one.
No, please.
Fine. It's your turn anyway.
Rachel, did you have anything you wanted to say to Grandpa?
Sure.
Hey, Grandpa. You're so vivid in my earliest memories and in my childhood. I remember how you would watch movies with me all the time and then complain about how bad they were afterwards. I just don't think my life will be the same without you in it. But I'll do my best to get through it with your spirit helping me. Just like Patrick Swayze gives.
Well, last time I talked to you, we were arguing. And I said some things I probably shouldn't have. And I guess it's pretty ironic now that you actually are dead. But I did come back. And I want you to know that I'm staying here with the family for however long they need me here. Because I remember what you told me that day. You made me go to Jessica's ballet recital. Even after I'd been vomiting all afternoon. You said that family is the most important thing in this life. And I should treasure it while I still have it. So thanks for your time.
Does anyone else still need to go?
No, Uncle Aaron, it's all yours.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to try and top what Nick just said.
Don't worry, I'll be brief. Well, big brother, you always said you were better than me at everything in life. And today just proves that I was better than you at one thing. Life. Chew on that up in heaven. That is, if you make it past the gates.
I retract my previous statement.
What was that?
My brief eulogy.
I can't believe Sam's was only the second coolest eulogy of the day.
Thank you.
Dad never said anything about being competitive with you.
We were twins. I can feel things about him that he never had to say.
Wait a minute.
But I've never seen you two compete over anything before.
That's because it was a competition to see how long we could keep it a secret.
What the heck, Jess?
What?
You didn't like my eulogy?
Wait, he didn't tell any of you guys. So that means I lost the bet.
Uncle Aaron, this is getting ridiculous.
Getting ridiculous, it already is.
Look, Sam, you can't just say things to be funny. There has to be context as to why you're saying stuff.
Well, excuse me for doing comedy differently than you do. Oh, wait, I'm the comedian, not you.
You are not a comedian.
Oh, you would say that.
Say what? The truth? Wait. Where's the watch?
What?
The watch your father got from his first job as a janitor. Where is it?
You're not serious, are you, Mom?
Yes, it was part of his last will and testament. Or whatever. Who cares? Let's just get out of here. Why? So one of you could cash it in for some extra money?
No, why would we do that?
Failed comedian career, whatever you two need it for, and just for money in general.
Why didn't you include Nick?
Because he's the only successful one in the family.
What? You think Dad is successful?
What are you talking about, Rachel?
Did he not tell any of you guys?
Rachel?
What's going on with Nick?
We're in bankruptcy. He has been ever since we moved out to New York. He's had to take another job.
Nick, is this true?
Well, the past few years in New York have been a little stressful, especially in my company.
For your company,
What?
you may need the extra money for your failing company.
Wait a minute. Are you actually accusing me of taking the watch?
Or your daughter.
What?
All I know is it had to be one of you. Sam asked about it earlier, before the eulogies. One of you monsters must have taken it while giving your eulogy.
You do realize how ridiculous that sounds.
Uncle Aaron's right.
Wait, right?
This is ridiculous.
Not yet. Not yet. Now it is.
Mom, why did you do that?
Because I'm not letting my husband's last will and testament get ruined. We're locking down.
But you already locked down.
What?
Well, you said, we're locking down, as though you were about to lock the door. But you locked the door before you said it, so technically it should have been, we're locked down, or something like that.
Mom, what do you want us to do? Look around the room for the watch?
Yes, because it was on his wrist before the eulogy. So, this means someone must have taken it either while or after they said their eulogy.
So if we find this stupid watch, we can leave, right?
Yeah, of course.
Fine. Rachel, give me a break.
What?
I need to see if the proof to Grandma you didn't take the watch.
No.
Well, what do we have here?
We have nothing here.
Then let me prove that to everyone. Rachel,
What?
what is this note?
It's nothing.
Is this from a boy?
Yes, just forget about it.
Why did you want me to know about that?
Because he's 17, okay?
17! Rachel! That is, you're 13. That's way too big a difference. You can't...
We're not dating.
What?
He was new to the youth group a couple months ago and just gave me the note last week. But I told him I wasn't interested in anything serious like that.
Oh. Well then. Glad we got that all sorted out.
Yeah, what the...
Okay. We know that Rachel's clean. That means, Jess, Beth, you're up.
Excuse me?
I need to prove you guys didn't take the watch.
That is not happening.
Don't try to resist. It won't stop him.
You guys have nothing to hide. What does it matter?
It's a feminine thing.
It still won't stop him.
Why don't we just check Mom's purse and see what's in there? You want to do that? Fine. Happy?
Mom, why are you carrying around our birth certificates?
Because the funeral home needs some form of verification that you were my children.
So you had to show them our birth certificates?
It was the only thing I could think of. Jess, you're up. Dump it.
Wait a second. This isn't right.
Aaron, you're about to say what I think you're about to say. Don't you dare.
What is it, Uncle Aaron?
Actually, it's Father Aaron to you and Jess.
What?
Say what now?
Aaron!
What? They needed to know sooner or later. It's not like you were going to tell them I'm Father Skywalker.
No. No, this can't be right. It says Andrew's the father on the birth certificate, not Aaron.
Just because he was there when you were born doesn't mean he was there when you were conceived.
Oh,
What is wrong with you?
It was during family vacation, and they're twins. I couldn't tell the difference between them, especially at 11:30 at night.
Wait a minute. How can Aaron be the father of both me and Jess? Unless it happened to
What? 2 times, Mom? Well, I owed Aaron a $20 bill, and I knew there was no way he would be able to break a 50.
Oh,
You could have
It's
what was I
the bucks I ever spent.
What was I supposed to do? Nick, you should be grateful. If I had $20, you wouldn't be here.
Oh my god, my brother's worth 20 bucks. Hang on. Does this mean what I think it means?
Yes, it's all true. Aaron is the biological father of both Jess and Nick.
No, not that. This means that technically, all of Dad's inheritance is mine. His only child.
That doesn't mean anything. He raised and provided for us.
When he bothered to come home from work.
Dad. Don't start with me now. That neatly bow tied itself. Hey! Where is it? I don't have it. Who else has it? Did your lover take it? Leave her out of this. Why, Jess? I raised you better than this young lady, and you know very well that this is something we're against as a family. Well, maybe that's why I did it.
What?
Did she just say anything?
Beth?
You married me? Just to spite your mother?
Beth, honey, when you say it like that, it sounds like I'm... Shut up!
I gave up my voice for years because of my love for you, Jess. And it turns out the feeling wasn't even mutual. I was just a pawn in this game against your mother. Jess, I don't think this is going to work.
But Beth,
Stop it, Jess. I'm done. I'm done with you.
not so fast.
Yeah, we still need to find the watch.
Well, we already took our purses. Where else could it be?
Did we check pockets?
Yes, pockets. Let's go. Everyone empty your pockets. Sam, what's that?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah? Let me see it.
No, that won't be necessary.
Look what's going on here.
Where is it, Sam?
What are you doing?
I already broke my vow of silence. No real point in continuing it.
It's nothing.
Oh, my brother. He's calling me home. Oh no, he's dying without his twin to help support the other half of his life.
That doesn't even make any sense, Sam. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with him?
I need to go to the bathroom, and if we don't get out of here soon, my bladder is going to explode.
Sam, is this what I think it is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a check.
A check?
Yes, Mom. It's something you get for working a certain number of hours in a given week and... Wait, you got a job?
Yeah, I'm a ball tester.
See, Mother? I'm not the only one in the family.
No, not like that.
Like footballs and soccer balls. I test them to make sure that they're in good condition to sell. Jeez.
Why didn't you want us to know about this?
Because I had to take the job because I'm a bad comedian.
I could have told you that.
It's always been my dream to become a comedian. But unfortunately, dreams don't pay the bills.
But there's nothing wrong with it having a job. I had to do stuff like this all the time back in New York.
Well, this is really nice. But we still haven't found the watch.
Well, we checked the pockets and the purses. Where else could it be?
Did we strip search anyone?
Mom! No! This is a highly inappropriate time to suggest something like that. I'm not going to scar anyone who's watching this. On the surveillance cameras.
Well, where else would someone stash it? Oh no, Nicholas, don't you dare touch your father.
Why not?
Because he's dead. Do you know how inappropriate it is to disturb a dead man's body? No. You're probably just saying that so we don't find out where you hid it. What?
You never did like that watch.
It was garbage.
And hiding it in Dad's coffin, where none of us would be crazy enough to look, is the perfect spot.
I hated the watch, but I didn't take it.
Then what did you take?
Nothing.
Then let us look.
I already did. It's nowhere on him.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
Mom,
Come
yes,
on.
let him look. Don't.
Ooh, 20!
Hey, that's his.
Yeah. Mom,
What?
it's underneath him.
What?
You'd better watch what you say.
50,000 comedians out of a job, and you're trying to be one.
Hey, don't tick me off, Jess.
Just stop trying, Sam.
It was just laying there. Underneath his body.
We've been searching for this stupid watch all afternoon, and this whole time it's been underneath his corpse.
Blowing up or something during one of the eulogies.
Yes, I suppose it must have. I mean,
Stop laughing, or else I'm gonna die of laughter.
So, Mom, you never did tell us. How did Dad die?
oh, that doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that he's now at peace with this stupid watch.
Yeah, that's a load of crap, Mom. Come on, tell us what happened.
All right. Well, he got off early on a Friday afternoon, and he was driving home from work, and suddenly he hit another car.
Oh my goodness. Mom, that's...
And after he wrote a check to fix the other driver's car, he started walking home, and he was close enough. But then someone mugged him.
Mom, I'm sure he put up a good fight.
And after he beat up the mugger, he noticed a cat was stuck in a nearby tree. Just then, an electric line snapped and got the tree on fire.
Diane?
So he climbed up the tree, got the cat out, and just as he got down, a fire truck ran into him.
Grandma, are you sure this really...
He quickly regained consciousness, helped the firefighters put out the fire, and then he came home.
So then how did he die?
Well, once he got close to home, he got out his keys to open up the front door. But just then, he tripped on his untied shoelaces and punctured himself with the keys.
He always did have difficulty tying his shoes.
I remember he'd make us tie them for him sometimes as kids.
Yeah, and a couple of times as adults.
So, now what?
Well, he has a stupid watch now. Why don't we go grab something to eat across the street? We can get stuff later.
Now that sounds like a plan.
I'm all for that.
Let's go.
Dad, am I allowed to eat? Because Michelle Obama says food makes kids fat.
We don't need to listen to her, Rachel. She's not really the president.
Even though she does more work than he does.
Even though she'll always be more responsible than Obama, she's still technically not the president.
You coming back?
Yeah, let me just grab my coat.
I'll be outside.
I'm sorry about accidentally knocking the watch off your wrist during the eulogies, Mr. Peterson. I just want to know what time it was.
What do these people even do in here? I quit.
What? You cheated on me?